Last stage of the night. Let's go.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
Gathering purples.
Gathering Koji.
Well, I got the newest Firefox update just now. You know what the only change is?
What?
You know how there's an arrow for when you're uploading stuff?
Yes.
They changed it to a paper airplane.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's very minor, but they probably did other stuff like under the hood changes.
Oh, here's something important about Toya you need to read. So I'm gonna back up.
Okay. What's up, Toya? I had the same old weird dream I usually have. What was it about? Oh, I've seen it before in the stream. I always see
I don't
this.
think they talk like that.
I think he does.
Oh my god.
When I see this girl, my head starts to hurt. I don't care. Something you'd like to share, redhead? So that's important to know?
Yes.
Is it Calvina?
Oh, it's not fucking Calvina. That would be terrible.
Good! You know so many things would do that, though.
Yeah.
Maybe it's him.
I wish Bardock. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
It's just his own unit. And friggin', he just like waltzing around, just like shooting stuff, and friggin' the like here comes Zero Rhymer, and he's all like, oh yeah, oh hey Bardock, what's up? I'll leave this one to you. You can probably do it. Because I mean, Bardock's power level, I can't remember what it was at the end of like the TV special Father of Goku. I'm leaving out I'm leaving out the Super Saiyan bit.
Well, at the end of Father of Goku, he literally just gets blown up, so...
Yeah, I know, but what I mean is, like, what is his power level right before that happens?
10,000.
Max. 10,000 max?
Yep.
I thought it got higher after he, like, after...
Nope.
Well, 10,000 is about Vegeta level. Well, less, but...
It's Kaioken Goku level.
Yeah, base Kaioken. Kaioken. I still do that out of habit. Like, it's so ingrained.
I still say it's Kaioken, damn it. You can't stop me.
Well, you can say it, but you're wrong.
I don't give a shit!
But whatever. A King Kai fist. Because Budokai.
Yes.
Or God fist, if you really want to have fun with it. Super God fist. God of God's fist. And then we have the God of God of Gods. And then we have the God of God of God of Gods. And then we have the God of Destruction, which is the God of the God of the God of the God of the God. Multi-tiered deities. Anyway, so 10,000 power level. Weaker than Vegeta. About the same strength of like Kaioken Goku at the time. Maybe a little stronger. Not entirely sure. It's in the ballpark. I'd say at that point there wouldn't be many mechs in SRWJ that could easily take him on.
Yeah.
Because DBZ is crazy. But there are plenty that would give him trouble, and there's at least the couple that would give him a large amount of trouble, if not just beat him outright. The interesting thing is, due to the way Ki works and the way it's used in the series, it would legit be interesting to see what would happen if Turn A fought a Z-Word.
Yeah, but Turn A would probably lose. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh yeah, Turn A would lose. I think it'd just be an interesting fight to see how all the special attacks of Turn A would be handled.
Yeah.
For example, the butterfly.
Right.
Oh, it turns matter into sand. It's like, well, that's not matter. That's straight up energy.
Right.
Then it gets deflected.
It would blast right through it.
Yeah, be like, oh, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna fly around and then turn everything into sand just to spite your world. Or I could instant transmission into the cockpit and poke you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, well, I'll teleport a beam shot straight onto you. Okay, go ahead. Come on, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I can see Goku literally just be like, oh yeah, come on, do it. And he like waves towards his face. Come on, right here. Like, not like being a dick about it. Just like, seriously, come on, I want to see you do it. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't even want to shoot this guy. It scares me.
You should watch Turn A Gundam at some point.
Yeah, I kind of want to. It seems pretty fantastic.
It's my favorite for a
And
reason.
isn't it at the end of like the timeline of a significant amount?
Yeah,
of...
it's at the end of every Gundam. Well, not every Gundam. A few of them are like, for example, SD Gundam is its own timeline.
Well, yeah. Which ones?
Most of them.
No, I mean, which ones isn't it part of?
Which ones aren't a part of that?
That's a lot easier.
That would just be SD Gundam and the Build Fighter series. And then,
Really?
yep.
All the other ones are actually part of the same timeline.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Sunrise has been very fuzzy about the details. Literally, the only thing we've gotten is Universal Century, you know, all the ones that use that calendar.
Yes.
And then the newest show that came out, which is Reconquista NG, happens after that. And then a bunch of random shit, and then Turn A at the end.
There's Chaotic Century at some point, isn't there?
Chaotic... No, Correct Century.
Correct Century.
And Correct Century is the calendar for Turn
Yeah. Oh, Chaotic Century is Zoids.
A. Yeah.
Okay. Correct Century, yeah. What one does Wing take place in?
That is after Colony.
After Colony. Which is basically a random.
And G Gundam is Future Century.
You know, you gotta be honest. Devil Gundam is amazing and all. But even not counting like Turn A and stuff, it's actually not one of the best ones. It's just one of the most potent ones. But when you think about it, I mean, there you go. It's
Well,
potent. You can turn it into whatever.
It did get upgraded into the second strongest mech in the show, so
Yep.
yeah.
It had the capacity for upgrades to become that. Then again, a lot of things could have been. Like, for example, what if the Turn A had the Zero system?
Well, it kinda does, in a way. Is the thing.
Oh, does it?
Like, sort of. It's part of the reason why it's made ambiguous as to whether the Turn A is sentient or not, right? Is that it has an analysis system where any mech it comes across, it just instantly scans and it's looking at it, right?
Okay.
And it's actually, like, it's a minor spoiler, but it's really awesome when it's actually shown in the show.
Okay.
Like, almost everything the main protagonist, Warren, comes across, like, everything he scans, Turn A is like, I don't fucking know, right?
Uh-huh.
But
Literally prints that on the screen.
that would be funny, but then when he goes to the moon and he sees the Turn X, like, he doesn't even flip the switch and the Turn A Gundam's just like, aw shit, run, now, don't, like, just burn it or just flee, like, right now, just don't even, no, just, whatever you're gonna do it now. It just flips the fuck out.
Whatever you're gonna do it now. And my suggestion, what you do is run.
Basically.
Now!
Yeah, basically.
If you want to shoot in the head, go ahead, but you better be running.
Yeah.
Like running and shooting. That's fine. I swear to God.
Oh, hey, we're actually at our limit once.
Oh crap, that happens.
Kyoko's already deployed. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna be using it anyway. But yeah, Turn A really hit it home for me because it's very different from most mecha shows in that it's almost completely devoted to character development.
Neat.
Like,
And also explosions.
well, there are those, but like very much less than most other mecha shows.
Well, you see, there are less explosions, but the explosions that are there are better.
Basically.
Also, I do recommend, completely off topic, well, somewhat, there are mechs in PSO2 that you can pilot at certain points. But anyway, you should start checking far more often to see if you can connect, because more and more people have been saying, oh, I can connect now, and I'm on this ISP that no one mentioned. Well, I'm on this one, and blah, 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 blah. And someone's like, well, I'm on Cox Internet. Considering there's an ISP called Cox. So, yeah, it'd be worth checking every now and then. It's just, it seems to be continuously getting better and better.
Good, I'll be sure to do that.
Ooh.
Let the hate flow through.
The fantasy.
But yeah, I rewatched all of Wing recently, so I'm thinking I'm gonna rewatch G, because it's been a long time since I've seen G as well.
Mm-hmm.
And just,
Oh,
you know.
all I was gonna say is, did you also watch Endless Waltz? I can't remember.
Yeah, I did.
Alright.
I even told you about how the final line of the movie is really harsh in hindsight.
Right. I thought, for some reason, I thought you were just sort of like bringing it up because it was relevant.
Yeah.
Which it was. Yeah.
And then there was no more war ever again until the next Gundam show.
Well, it's not just that, it's like, there was no more war ever again because no one piloted the suits because we got rid of all of them, especially the Gundams.
Yeah, they say that too. And it's like, oh wow.
It's like, gee, thanks.
Sheena's asking about PSO2 in the chat if you wanna, browse.
Oh yeah, no, you don't need the proxy anymore. Even though, like, there's a proxy program built into friggin' the tweaker now, and it's nice, but you shouldn't need the proxy if you're able to connect to the site without it. Like, you really shouldn't. And yeah, you could definitely download the patches and whatnot. There's a lot.
Oh my god, the movement. It hurts.
Yes, it does. Gotta have that Excel. Oh god, seeing that tiny movement thing on the friggin' Nadesco makes me really sad for some reason.
I know, right? Tina didn't have the tweaker.
What?
She didn't have the tweaker.
Oh no, I think she was just saying she should get to downloading the patches.
Sorry, I don't have the tweaker. I don't know what to tell.
Oh god, why? But, yeah. If you haven't downloaded, like, if you haven't updated the game since episode 3 came out, it's gonna be a while, and it may or may not be faster for you to just go to, Ark's Lair and just, straight up re-download the game with the English installer that they have there. It was last updated August 30th. So if you haven't updated the game, like, if the last time you updated the game was before that or long before that, then you should definitely go grab the friggin' torrent from
Here's something new we haven't seen, actually.
Let's watch it.
This is how this ship uses the sword.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
That is smart. What am I supposed to do with this? Well, you got a grappling hook. Awesome!
Awesome! You're supposed to hit her.
Cool. Maybe this will come in handy for super plot device in the sequel.
What the hell? We didn't even fight yet.
Where's Super Studios? I'm going to get it this time.
But yeah, dude, if you ever watch Turn A Gun, let me know. I will watch it with you. Especially since the English DVDs are coming out sometime now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't know if they're going to be dub or sub only, but either way, I'm definitely going to get them.
Is there a dub of Turn A?
There was going to be one, but then it got canned.
Yeah, I remember the reason why is because Bandai was like, hey, we're going to do it. And then Bandai was like, hey, we're not going to do it.
I know, I was so upset.
Apparently a lot of people were. Because a lot of things they were going to do were canned, too. They just decided, we're not going to do anime anymore.
And now it's funny because just recently they're like, we're going to start doing it again. We realized we were losing money.
If nothing else, it's just friggin' have Funimation do stuff and just slap your name on it as a distributor.
Right.
Even the Funimation can distribute things themselves, I'm pretty sure, but I mean, if you're willing to do that for them, I'm sure they wouldn't really care. Probably cheap for them.
Yeah, pretty good.
Hmm. Gotta go fat.
But yeah, I gotta buy those fucking... I gotta buy that one Wing manga that I can find.
You just can't find it anywhere?
No, I'm serious. I can find every single other Gundam Wing manga online. I'm dead serious. Every single one. Even the one that's not finished being published yet, I can find. But this fucker I can't find anywhere. Just so... oh, why? Oh, I should probably do this. There we go. I'm so glad people told me that that was a thing that would have been so useful to know, like, ages ago.
What?
That you could switch frames while they were on the ship. Because I actually did not know
guess
that when I first started this game.
Huh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
1 second.
Actually, Moon is an ordinary fighter craft. Sorry, first. Yeah. That version. Everybody go help Sayaka.
Yo.
What up?
Oh boy, Dan Koken.
And Cooper was surprisingly intelligent series.
I have a sword!
And it's also a mini team
Sort of.
Again, that's what they say. So, I'm
Sort of.
sticking with it.
They only sort of say it, and when they sort of say it, they only sort of say it, and it's an infinite chain. They actually outright say it.
This is why you're never allowed to write screenplays.
It's mostly because I don't want to be that obnoxiously obtuse about stuff. And to write a good screenplay, well, you don't want to be obnoxiously obtuse about stuff, but to write a popular one, you have to so people can think it's deep.
So it's Code Geass in that case?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Oh, we're not exchanging. Just mark the best right there. Battler has no fucking movement, I'm starting to realize. Like at all. Even for Super Robo standards.
Hold on a second.
Really? Alright, man. Huh, Tito actually mentioned things that I'm surprised. No.
Keto cannot tank. He could just get lucky. Maybe the spirit of Guy saved him.
Maybe. Maybe. I miss Guy.
We all do.
Do you really?
I think so.
Big good.
Why can't you start a run where you just have access to everyone?
It'll break the game.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you put through all that effort to unlock these special things, and you can't even use them as you can't even use them as like New Game Plus bonuses or anything like that.
Yeah. They didn't actually do the carryover secrets thing until UX, actually. That was the only thing UX has done right. Pretty
Wow.
much. Well, other than having Hero Man in the game. Because Hero Man.
But he's poorly animated, I'm sure.
Oh, he is. It's sad.
Or if he'll be in later ones.
He should be. He really should be.
They're probably gonna be like, oh, well, he was in a bad game, so. Clearly
Let's
the
just
game.
wait for them to come to me. Seems like a better
Don't do it.
plan. So at least you found one thing from Seed you like. It's okay.
Yeah, I guess.
No.
Yeah,
That's the only good thing in Seed.
that's a hilarious move, really. And plus, as a character, he seems aware.
Yeah, kind of. I'm still waiting for Mr. Double to show up.
Mr. Game & Watch.
guess I'll shave some off the top here.
Might as well. Go AG.
That was a nice base gun you had there. Check mine out.
The big gun. Boom. That's not a rifle. Now this is a rifle.
Oh, that reminded me. Fun trivia for nice. Fun trivia for all of you who know of Gundam Wing and its infamous rolling buster rifle attack. Out of the 7 or 8 pilots that have piloted Wing Zero, only 2 of those pilots have not used that maneuver. Those 2 pilots being both Nuo and Hero.
What is rolling buster rifle again? I don't remember. Huh?
Rolling buster rifle is when he splits the buster rifle in 2. Shoot.
Oh. Yeah, see, that's hilarious because that's like the wing special move in every game that the wing is in, except for except for maybe Endless Duel, but even then I think it's a variation on it. I'm not entirely sure. And Hero pilots it every time. So I guess counting games, the only one who hasn't done it is Duo, but hey, he got an easy infinite in Endless Duel, so it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's really ironic. But honestly, if they didn't have that attack, people would cry foul.
Well, it is a really awesome attack. It's not like, well, you know, it'd be amazing. Just their attack is like one of the Wing Zero specials in like one of the Super Robot Wars games, or Tyson, either one, or I want to call it, is it basically does something like just shoots him, hits him in the air, something so high that they start falling into the atmosphere, and then he friggin' colony drop shots them.
That's actually a dynamic LNW.
Oh, it's fantastic. But does he actually hit them into the atmosphere, or does he just
I think so, if I remember right.
Nice. Excuse me, that was gross. For some reason, it's just like, if he were to do that, I just feel like in a Robot Wars games, he would just jump into the atmosphere for no reason and then shoot someone on the way down.
Although it's
like, why would you do that?
right. Although it's kind of funny you bring it up too, because when it comes to that, the SRW games are rather inconsistent about it. In some games, he'll do the actual, like, it varies, because like sometimes that attack, sometimes the footage will just switch to them being in space for no reason, just so he can do the atmosphere thing. And then, like, other times, they'll just avoid the space thing entirely, just so they don't have to deal with it. Like in L, for example, they just have it where he just aims and does the huge beam, and that's it.
Which isn't as cool.
Yeah. Let's see if this works. I'm curious. You can do it, Sayaka. I believe in you.
There's something fantastic about that end scene, and it's not necessarily that he shot the colony.
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of it. it's definitely part of it is the fact that he actually hit the stupid thing.
Right.
But the only reason that's impressive is because of the rest of the scene.
Pretty much, it's the build-up.
Yeah, the entire scene is done really, really well. Not to mention his line at the very end is extremely indicative, whatever you want to say, of his character development throughout the series. Well, not that one, although that one's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like, yay, you went from not caring and telling everyone you're going to kill them to actually caring. Hooray!
Every single person Hero says he's going to kill and live with it.
Seriously. It's just like, hey, Hero, kill you. Sweet!
Thanks!
He's just like, you're welcome. He just like goes around, people pay him money for him to tell them that he's gonna kill them.
Hey, it's a smart business venture.
Dude, he would make so much money.
I know.
He could friggin'... Oh my god! That's where all the money to build frickin', like, Turn A came from, I'm sure.
Probably.
He just got it from everyone by telling him.
I haven't even ever told you the backstory of the Turn A.
You told me a bit about the Turn X.
Yeah, I did.
You told me that the Turn A required more money than it really should have.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
runs.
shit.
I mean,
Oh, thank God.
Actually, it runs on a black hole, but yeah.
Heal you. But yeah. Because you want to know, because like, there's a lot to it, but I'm not going to tell you all of it just in case you watch the show, right?
I do plan on eventually doing it.
But I'll tell you this one little bit. The Turn A in its basest form is a reverse engineered Turn X.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Think about that. Alright.
It's fantastic because it surpasses the Turn X by, like, using the Turn X.
Pretty much.
It is amazing, and it nukes worlds.
And it has a mustache.
It does, actually. It is a very unique looking Gundam.
It is, and that's why I really appreciate it.
But when you think about it, it's sort of it makes sense when you look at the evolution of Gundams throughout the series. Original Gundams were very boxy.
Yep.
And they've eventually become more sleek and like humanoid looking. Like, I mean, you can even look at like the mobile suits, like the mobile suits versus the actual Gundams in Gundam Wing, because the mobile suits are, you know, pretty much old Gundams in terms of like their design and everything.
Yeah.
And then the Gundams are, well, you know, sleek and fantastic.
Right.
And as the series goes on, they get more and more like that. With, I think, the exception of some of the Gundams in G Gundam.
They also get smaller over time, too.
Yep.
Which makes sense because, you know, technology.
Yeah, they minimize size and thus where they can go, but maximize power. They're far more flexible and faster, but they don't lose any strength, and in fact, they gain it.
Like, that was a big plot point of F91, the movie I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and the main character finally gets the Gundam, like, 3/4 of the way through the movie. He's like, isn't it a lot smaller than other Gundams have been? And they're like, dude, it's the future. What do you care?
Shut up! God, it's like you think you know what you're talking about,
And
but you
there's
just...
the guy next thing. You catch it?
Yeah... I need to see that again.
Go to the street.
I'm trying. There you go. Toya is like, what's this monster? good, Toya. Yeah, he has fantastic hair.
It is. It's amazing. Holiday Pit. Oh shit. Oh wait, I have Walmart. But yeah, actually, this makes me realize, considering they're bringing over both Turn A and they outright confirmed to bring over Reckonquista at the same time, right? This means the only main series Gundam that hasn't been officially brought over to the States is Gundam X. Which is actually very surprising. I really like that one too.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I heard it's good.
It is good. It's a case of vindicated by history for me. Because when it first aired, people were like, oh, fuck this. Like people like to pretend, nah, it's always been this shining jewel that no one watched. No, people watched it. They didn't like it first.
Which one?
Gundam X.
Gundam X, yeah. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Turn A was the one nobody fucking watched.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, Gundam X is good. I like this reaction, it's appropriate.
Yeah.
Seriously? Alright, later, Starman.
See ya. Swords will cut you wide open. How are we supposed to fight this thing? Oh, right. Swords.
Cut it! Cut it to bits!
Fire.
With the help of Kyojin! Speaking of which, I found out something interesting about the dub of G-Gundam.
Oh?
According to an interview with Mark Gotha, after they had gotten done dubbing the show, right, but before it was officially released, both he and a bunch of other voice actors wanted to redub the first half of the show because they felt they had really improved over time. So they were like, hey Bandai, can we do this real quick? It'll be easy. And Bandai was like, no, fuck you. And so, yeah.
They're like, we don't even want money for it, we'll just do it. No.
Yeah, pretty much. And Bandai was like, no. Sorry.
You guys are alright. It would have helped.
It would have.
Not that they were bad at the start, but they definitely fell into their roles.
Oh yeah, they definitely improved it.
Yeah, like, early G Gundam was a lot better than, like, early Z, for example. And I still have nostalgia for early Z. Even if it wasn't until, like, mid to late Z where the actors really got into the roles that we know and love. Like, so when most people say, oh man, I like the way Z sounded a lot better than I like how Kai sounded, they're not thinking of, like, pretty much pre-Cell Saga. Or, I'm sorry, pre-Androids even. They're thinking of, like, Androids and Cell on. Because that's when they really just nailed everything and got fantastic.
Oh yeah. What happened?
Holy crap, this is hilarious. I completely forgot about that. Okay. So, someone made a joke, about the whole PSO2 thing.
Right.
Where, the chain trigger glitch, etc. Someone was like, oh great, what next? They threatened to ban people for playing better MMOs. And then someone else brings up, like, a while back, episode 3, for some reason, I think it was episode 3, it might have been before that, but when you updated the game at this time, I can't remember when it was, but thankfully nothing like this has happened before, for some reason the game would, like, delete other MMOs.
Oh. Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Like, yeah, I highly doubt, most people highly doubt it was on purpose.
Right. Right.
But it apparently deleted files from Final Fantasy XIV.
Wow.
Although, fun fact, this one person's talking about their experience. Prior to Blade and Soul's release in Japan, I was able to run Blade and Soul China at the same time as PSO2. Immediately after Blade and Soul was released in Japan, GameGuard started detecting Blade and Soul as a malicious tool, and since then closes PSO2, or Blade and Soul, one of the two, if they're both running at the same time.
Interesting thing.
There was one picture that was posted by Japanese players that was fantastic. Let me go find it really quick. It's basically the little class card for Gunner, but they edited it a little bit. There it is. But instead of saying Gunner, it says Banner. And the basic gist of it is it talks about, a stylish class uses twin machine guns and flips. You can also use chain trigger to get yourself banned. Yeah, something like use chain trigger in order to get your account suspended.
Shit.
It's just like, oh god.
Yeah. And double gun and runs.
Fantastic. Hold on, Domon.
You know, speaking of G-Gundam, you know what manga I really wish would get a simulation, especially since it's apparently only a volume long?
What?
There was a prequel manga called G-Gundam the Seventh Fight that actually delved into Master Asia's backstory.
Oh, cool.
But, no one has ever scanlated it, sadly.
Huh.
Also, it has one of the most confusing Gundams ever because of hindsight. So keep in mind this came out, like, I think a year after G-Gundam did, if I remember right. Excuse me, sorry. You know what you know what Neo America's Gundam is called in that manga?
What?
Gundam Freedom.
Huh.
So, you know, and then Seed came along. So
Yeah. Oh, I just heard about Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition.
Oh, just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool you get to play as Virgil.
Yay!
I'll probably still just stick to the PS3 version though.
Yeah, the way I look at it though, I can't play it because I don't have a PS4 or an Xbox One, and it's apparently not coming to PC.
Yeah, which is a shame.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just love how Capcom is trying really hard to like the reboot, right? Because they announced this is the same day as DMC Definitive Edition. Which,
Ugh, yeah.
which, you know what the bonus for that is?
I know what.
You get a Virgil costume. You don't get to play as Virgil. You get a Virgil costume.
Fun.
And then at the very end of the trailer, they're like, oh yeah, special edition, you get to play as Virgil, if that's your thing. And it's like, oh my god, Capcom, you are trying too hard.
Yeah.
Like, it's over. Drop it. You know? Fans had the rebellion.
You didn't really lose or win, to be honest.
Yeah. If I remember right, when it came to sales, they broke even.
Yeah. Let's see. Things about Xenoverse that I just learned, although this is actually kind of new. Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Apparently, one of the new enemies in Xenoverse has been rewriting Dragon Ball history and using magic to make even more fiendish foes.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
You fight like super buff Frieza. Like Jesus Christ, that is an extremely buff Frieza. But like Boo,
pumping iron.
Boo and Cell are normal, but Jesus Christ is Frieza buff. Like his friggin' chest and shoulders are like Golbez.
Now he's a jerk and everybody loves him.
Now he's Golbez and we hate him for it. And apparently the thing is, Future Trunks is like, what's going on?
Right.
This is some crap. Goku, what's going on? Goku's like, I don't know, LOL. And apparently you get to fight Evil Hercule.
And here's where we do our route split. We're going with the Nadisco.
Oh god. Then the evil magic apparently turns them into, and stop me if this sounds familiar, a violent state.
Violent and...
With a purple aura, too.
Yep.
It is straight up Orochi.
Yep.
That's
by the way, I forgot to tell you, because I was stoked when I heard this.
Yeah.
They outright said, you want to know what classic Street Fighter characters you want to bring back for Street Fighter V. The most popular ones will get in, and a lot of people have been vying for Violent Ken.
Dude, that would be fantastic, even if he was, you know, a crossover. If they do that, I'd be like,
and
okay.
they actually addressed this on their Facebook page too, and they were like, for those asking, yes, if Violent Ken is popular enough, we will put him in.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
Yes, please, Evil Ken.
So I'm like, oh my god, yes, do it, please, for the love of God.
We need it. Oh, cool. I heard about Tingle, but I didn't know that the Hyrule Warriors Majora's Mask DLC pack lets you play as young Link as well.
Honey.
And Tingle.
Okay.
He apparently uses masks to fight young Link. I mean.
That's cool.
Yep. For example, it takes him 2 hands to use his sword, because the sword's a lot bigger than in Majora's Mask. But he puts on...
character
Yeah.
This is why Toya's a better character.
Yeah, because it actually develops. I remember I was pretty much told, like, when I started the game, it's like, pick Toya, he actually develops. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
continue.
as I was saying, he has the Fierce Deities mask. And as they say, once he puts on the Fierce Deities mask, he transforms and gains incredible power. His offensive power goes beyond anything imaginable, and he can obliterate all enemies around him.
Well, I would hope so. That thing's fucking broken.
It is. I hope they don't nerf it. In fact, I hope that one of the additional things is basically, hey, once you beat the game 100%, you can go through the game with that mask.
I know, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
Although, thankfully, even though that wasn't an option in the original Majora's Mask, you could do a glitch to where you could just use it whenever the fuck you wanted.
Yeah, but oh my god, was that buggy.
Yeah.
Hey, what? How you doing? Let me talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a thing. There's also riding around Epona and Clocktown, which had the same effect. Talk to anyone.
Yeah. Oh, good. Potential +1.
I still need to pick up Hyrule Warriors, though. I've heard... Do you like Dynasty Warriors games? Well, it's like those.
Yeah, it's literally Dynasty Warriors Zelda.
And a little more over the top than usual. Not quite Sengoku Basara levels, because holy crap, but it's up there. Seriously, I love that game.
Someone also made fake images for CDI DLC.
Oh my god, I need to see that.
And I want it. Like,
I'm
I'm serious. I would buy that.
CDI. Squadala.
Squadala, you're off.
Oh my god, it's done pretty fantastically. I like how the Destructoid article puts it. Friggin', I wouldn't have expected anyone to put this much effort into creating a phony The Faces of Evil